So hi guys, welcome back to the Yoga Shack. So here we are for another 30-minute yoga tune-up. So today you'll need 2 blocks and a strap. So just have those handy. We'll use them eventually. But for right now, we'll start seated down on the floor. So just coming down, you can sit on one of your blocks or a cushion and just get comfortable and let your eyes close and begin to follow your breath. And notice it takes a few breaths to really follow the path into your body. Give it a chance to unfold before you. And as you settle into the rhythm of your breath, tuning into your body, seeing if there's anything that needs special care today. Is there anything that needs modification as you go through your practice? And seeing now if you'd like to dedicate this practice, or do you have an intention for yourself today? Setting the stage to direct your energy in a way that is meaningful to you. And bringing the palms together in front of the heart center and sending that intention deep into your heart. And let's begin with an Om. And then letting the hands separate. And let's come on down to the floor. Just melt on down. Come on down. And as you come down, you can hug your knees into your chest just for a moment here. Letting yourself rock side to side. Ironing out the back, any kinks, any tightness. We begin to notice it a little bit more. And then maybe it starts to let go. Maybe it starts to jiggle free. All right, so now bringing the feet down to the floor. Let's start with a little tummy rub. I know my dogs love this. Big disclaimer here, right? What dog doesn't? Oh, this dog right here. I love it. So we're gonna do a little paddle boat action. So you can think of like the paddles on a paddle boat, how they come circle one over the other. Just taking the palm up to the bottom of the rib cage, swiping it down the center line of the abdomen towards the lower belly, the pubic bone area, and just swiping there. Yeah. Softening the tummy, telling it's okay. It's okay. Soothing everything out. Resetting the nervous system. We have so much memory, so much that, we go through our everyday lives. It gets recorded right here in the gut, right here in the belly. All right, so now just doing a couple double hand swipes down and then swiping up once. Oh, that's good. Shake the hands out. Nice. Drawing the right knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice hug here. Extend the left leg out onto the floor. Good. And just swiping this right leg side to side a couple times. Yeah. Breathing as you go. Slow it down so that it makes sense to you, that it feels good. Ah, good. And then bringing it back to center. One more hug. Deep hug. And then release that foot to the floor. Slide it all out straight here. And the left leg comes in towards the chest. Big hug. And then side to side, rocking it. Side to side. Breathing as you go. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other way. And feel free to stop in any little stuck areas. You can give it a little jiggle. Breathe there. Good. And then we're going to bring it back to center. Hug it in one more time. Nice deep inhale. Exhale that left foot to the floor. The right leg is going to come back in towards the chest and then cross that right ankle on the left thigh, flexing the right foot and letting the right knee drop out to the side. You can stay right here. You can even place the right hand on the inside of the knee to open it a little bit further, or feel free to hug it in towards your chest. This left leg comes in, the right arm threads underneath the right calf. Just breathing here. Good. And then releasing down to the floor. Let the knees just drop side to side, just once here, side to side. Back to center, crossing the left ankle on the right thigh. And again, you can stay right here, the left hand pressing on the inside of the left knee. Hips are equal. Or you can hug this right leg in towards the chest, hugging it in. Holding for a moment. Good. And then releasing both feet down to the floor. And again, just a little windshield wipe, clearing the side to side. Good. And then stretching out. Nice big stretch, letting the legs straighten out. Let the arms reach up overhead. Oh, and then we're going to let the feet separate about mat width apart and then taking the left ankle and crossing it over on top of the right ankle. The arms can, be reaching up towards the ceiling. If your shoulders don't like this overhead reach, feel free to do that. And then you can work your upper body over towards the right side a little bit. Or you can be reaching up overhead, grabbing that left wrist and bringing the upper body over to the right side a little bit more. Good. And then uncrossing the left ankle, bring the upper body back to center, and right over to the other side. Just stretch it out. Find the full length along the right side of the body. It just became very long, and you might notice certain areas feel like they're really stretching more than others. That's fine. Breathe right into it. Good. Uncross the ankles. Drop both knees in towards the chest and let them separate towards the armpits. Rock side to side to side. And then rolling over onto your right side, using the left hand, press into the floor, and come on up into a table. So we're coming onto all fours here. And we'll go right into cat and cow, rolling the back up and down. Inhaling in one direction. Exhale the other way. Good. Good. Up and down. Finding your rhythm with it. Oh, that feels good. And then come back to center. And let's do a lateral movement now. So if you were to look down at yourself, you're going to be doing like a C shape with your torso and then a backward C. So as your head comes over to the right hip comes up to the right. And as your head comes to the left hip comes up to the left. It's going side to side to side. Good. And then let's come back to center. All right. So now this is where we're going to use the blocks. Okay. We're going to take them and put them at the top edge of the mat. We're not going to use them just yet. We'll get there. So I'll show you guys what we're going to do with this. What we're going to do is our normal down dog. So just work your way towards the edge here so you can grab the mats as we come up. You'll see. So I'm just demoing it right now. You can just watch me do this. We're coming into our down dog. You can pedal the feet and then walk the feet in towards the hands until you get into a forward bend and then do a little crawl up here, a little step up to the front of the mat. and let your hands come up to the blocks. Bring the blocks in so they're like right under your shoulders. And we're doing this forward bend, bent knees, blocks are supporting us, and we're just nice and long through the hips here. And then we're going to lunge back with the right foot, letting that lunge be nice and long. The left ankle is right underneath the knee, and you can bring the blocks back so they're right in alignment with the ankle, pretty much under the shoulders, and you have this nice length going on. And then from there, if you want to take it further, you can do a lowering of the back knee. You might want a little pad under that back knee if you're on a hardwood floor. The block on this left side can come back towards the left hip, and then the right arm can reach straight up towards the ceiling or arc over towards the opposite side. And then coming back down, we're going to step forward back into that forward bend, blocks back under the shoulders, and then all the way up to stand, just taking it all the way up. Cool. All right, so let's all do that together. So let's start in table down here in our nice table, curling the toes under, lifting the knees, coming into your down dog. You can pedal the feet here, and then walk the hands and feet in towards each other until you're in your forward bend, and then just do a little trip forward until you're at the front of your mat. The blocks are right under your shoulders here, and we're in this forward bend. The torso is really long, hips are reaching back behind you, knees are bent. Okay, and then from there, we're going to lunge the right foot back. Right foot comes back. Good. And we can stay right here, reaching through that right heel. If you want to take it a little further, lower the back knee straight down and bring the left block so that it comes back a bit. So you're sitting up a little bit higher here. And then we can arc over towards the left side with that right arm up overhead. And then all the way back down. Return to your full runner stretch and then step forward. And then coming all the way back up. Yeah? All right, so let's do that one more time. So we're going to take the forward bend. Instead of coming into from down dog, we're taking this forward bend. Hands come down to the blocks. Knees are bent. Hips are really behind us, like we're fluffing our tail feathers. Right? Lunging back with the left foot this time, bringing the blocks back. So again, right under the shoulders. You've lunged back. Good. If you want to take it further, the left knee comes down. The right hand with the block comes back. So now it's right under the shoulder as you're a little more upright. And then the left arm can reach up and over. And coming all the way back down. Good. Good. And then we're going to step forward with the back foot. So you're going to curl the back toes under, back to your lunge. Step forward, forward bend. So you walk the blocks back out under the shoulders, bend the knees. Good. And then from there, you can bring the hands to the thighs or to the hips, and you come up with a nice long spine all the way up. Good. Excellent. Good. Shake it out a bit. Shake out the legs. Yeah. Good. Do a little kick side to side. Crossing the midline, side to side. Good. Coming back to center. Good. So now we're going to do a warrior one Utkatasana flow. So what we're going to do with this is you step forward a little on your mat, and we're going to step back. So something to remember for this flow in particular, when we normally come into warrior one, the back foot is angled out to the side. For this variation, we're going to have both toes pointing in the same direction. Think like Egyptian, right? How in the pictures, both feet were always pointing in the same direction. That's what we're doing here, okay? So we're going to start at the top of the mat. The right foot steps back. So don't step so far back that you can't lower the back heel. It's quite a narrow thing. Front knee bends, arms come up. And then we step forward. Arms can stay up. Bend at the knees, bend at the hips a little bit behind you, Utkatasana. Then we reach back up, hands back down to the hips. Step back with the left foot, heel drops, right knee bends, arms come up. Good, and then we step forward, bend at the knees, bend at the hips, back up to stand, Exhale down. Inhale all the way back up, just one more round. Exhale, step back with the right foot, right heel comes down, left knee bends. Good, let's come all the way back up, just step forward, Utkatasana. Back up to stand. Exhale the arms down, hands to the hips. Inhale the arms up. Step the left foot back, heel comes down, right knee bends. Good, step back forward, Utkatasana. And release, arms come all the way down. Good, good, good. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. And then let's begin twisting here, side to side to side. Letting it go. Whoosh. Swiveling the feet. Take a nice big exhale. And let the inhale just flow. Yeah, side to side. Good. Let it feel good. Find your inner smile. Find your outer smile. Yeah, we want to clear it out. Good. Bring it back to center. Slowly slow it down. Back to center. Bring the feet in so they're a little bit closer, maybe about shoulder width apart. And then we're going to do a little monkey swing side to side, letting the hands slide up the side of the body and down the side of the body. Think like monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, we're doing that, but we're letting the upper body tip side to side. Finding a little more height through the crown of our head as we come up through center. Do you like that? When I try to find height here today, my eyebrows are going up. All right, we're going side to side. Breathing right into your hands as the hands come up the sides of the body. And then come back to Tadasana. Separate the feet a little bit more and take a hip circle around. All the way around. And then go around the other way. Perfect. Good. And now bring the feet in, rolling down into a forward bend. So hands on the thighs. We're going to support this roll. Rolling upper body leads to the lower body. Then we just start in this forward bend. Melt on down. Come on down onto the floor, onto your back, all the way down. Yeah, all the way down. Clasping the forearms up in front of the chest and letting the knees drop to the right, the arms slide to the left, the head rolls to the left. Inhale up through center. Exhale the knees over to the left, the arms to the right, head rolls to the right. Inhale up. Side to side, just a couple times. Equalizing both sides of the spine. And then coming back to center. Good. Now we're going to use the strap. So if you have your strap handy, this is it. This is our time. All right. Bringing the right knee in towards the chest, lassoing that right foot. Right around underneath the ball of the foot. We're going to extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, just enough so that you feel a nice hamstring stretch here. The left foot stays right on the floor. And let's just hold here, lengthening through the back of the leg, really reaching up through the heel, feeling the entire leg really long. And then let's move the right leg out to the right a little bit, the left leg to the left. Counterbalance each other. Good, and back up to center, and then cross the midline. So now your right leg come over to your left leg goes to the right. I have like this crossed position going on. I'm still square on my back though. I'm not leaning to one side or to the other. Good, come back to center. Bend that knee in towards the chest. Release the foot to the floor. Pause for a moment. And then bring the left leg in towards the chest, lassoing the left foot, extending out right up through the sole of the foot. Good. And again, you're just looking for a little stretch here where we can keep the back of the leg long, the torso long, the tailbone's not like curling under on itself, really hinging right from the hips. Good. Let's bring the leg over to the left, the right leg out to the right. Back to center. And then cross your center line again. So we're coming across, right leg over to the, I'm sorry, left leg to the right, right leg to the left. Oh, that's special. And coming back up, bending your knee in towards the chest. Release the strap now. Place both feet on the floor. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. Give a big hug here. We can rock side to side. Let it go. Good. And then raising the hands and feet up towards the ceiling. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Going one way and then the other. And then shake it all out. Wrists, ankles, arms, legs. Let it go. Big inhale, exhale with a ah. Let's do that one more time. Ah. Hug the knees in. Oh, big hug, rock side to side. Good. And then from here, you decide, is there anything else you'd like to do before Shavasana? And just take the time. Anything else? Any other movement, pose? If you feel good, you feel ready for Shavasana, just come down onto your back, letting the legs relax, the arms out at the sides with the palms up, rolling upwards. Eyes can close. Head is centered. Give yourself a minute. Once you're here, give yourself a minute to feel the shape you're in. Feel this shape of Shavasana on the floor. The outline of your body. The weight of your body. How your body is breathing. And how, with all these things going on with your body, how the mind continues on its path with its thoughts, with its ideas and opinions and feelings that arise from the mind, the feelings that arise from the body, from the sensations within the body. And notice how you can observe all these things while passively laying here in Shavasana, eyes closed, breathing soft. Relaxing your face, letting go of any expression. Relax your neck, shoulders, arms, and your hands. Nothing for the hands to do. Let them go and be empty. Empty your hands. Relax your chest and your upper back. Your mid back relaxing. Your low back supported and relaxing. Relax your belly. Relax your hips, knees, ankles, feet. Relax your whole body. Soften. Let go. Allow your next breath to be a little deeper. Beginning to wiggle the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, letting your head rock side to side. Stretching out in a way that feels good to you. Then drawing your knees in towards your chest, rolling over onto your right side and pausing. Let everything find a place and settle. And when you're ready, coming on up into a comfortable seated position. So I'd like to end with some alternate nostril breathing. So if you're at all stuffy, your nose, feel free to you can do an alternate breath where you just take the inhale through the mouth with a, and then you exhale with a. So just think, like a straw, but instead of the soft straw breathing that we do in Shavasana, it's a real like pucker up. Okay. All right. Otherwise, alternate nostril breathing, drawing the first two fingers of the right hand into the palm, bringing your hand up towards your nose, taking a normal breath, closing off the left side with your ring finger and your pinky. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Letting your hand drop down to your lap. Joining up the index finger and the thumb, palms down. Palms down. Grounding down. Following the breath. In and out. Feeling the communion with the world around you through your breath. and feeling how we have this connectedness to everything, and yet we are individual. So you're sitting here on your mat. You have defined this space that you're in, this shape that you have taken on, this seated position. Feeling just from taking on this shape, your will has directed energy in the form of your body, right? So here we are. We've directed energy in this physical form and acknowledge that power to be able to direct energy with your will. I mean, wow. Honor that. And let's end our practice here today with an Om. Bring the palms together and bowing to the light and the shadow in everything. Hari Om Tat Sat. And bowing to each other. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Thank you. I hope you had a good time on your tune up, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.